This line graph tracks global tech investment. While historically steady, the trajectory is now nearly vertical. Every day, $3 billion flows into AI. That influx forces valuations into uncharted territory, with OpenAI crossing the $100 billion threshold at record speed. This financial surge is being sharpened by a personal rift. Elon Musk has filed a massive lawsuit against Sam Altman, while simultaneously gutting the leadership at xAI to rebuild the company's technical foundations from the floor up. Musk's strategy relies on brute force engineering. He is currently constructing the Colossus data center, an infrastructure project designed to train models with 10 trillion parameters, an order of magnitude larger than the current frontier. These 9-figure daily investments are a form of state-level mobilization. National governments and private tech titans are now fortifying the literal physical bedrock of the next century's economy. However, this massive scale-up is hitting a physical wall. The digital world has effectively run out of room to grow. The industry is racing towards artificial general intelligence, a system capable of matching human reasoning. But to get there, models require data and energy that current software ecosystems simply cannot provide. To maintain the pace, AI companies are moving into the physical world. They are aggressively securing real estate, managing hardware supply chains, and hoarding raw materials to build their own proprietary environments. To reach superintelligence, these firms must now exert direct control over global energy production, physical labor, and the engineering of human biology. Energy generation has emerged as the single biggest bottleneck preventing AI from scaling further. This chart shows the push for localized power. In South Korea, where open land is scarce, the government has mandated that 40 Chinese manufacturers are already mass-producing agile humanoid robots in the tens of thousands. These machines are designed for rapid deployment into homes and factories to replace manual labor. This expansion is also infecting the life sciences. Anthropic recently spent $400 million to acquire a biotech firm, while OpenAI is committing $1 billion a year to biological research. Their ultimate goal is the virtual cell. By creating a complete digital simulation of human cellular interactions, they hope to run millions of experiments simultaneously, potentially cutting years off the time required for clinical trials. Silicon, steel, and organic biology are merging into a single engineering stack. This integration is built to circumvent the slow, traditional pace of human evolution. This brings us to a massive economic collision. What happens to the global labor market when AI executes cognitive work 10 times faster than a human, and robots take over the physical tasks? Venture capitalists like Mark Andreessen argue this shift will be a massive net positive. They predict a boom in productivity that will empower millions of specialized micro-entrepreneurs. But critics point to a dangerous transition period. A white-collar wipeout is likely to occur before these exotic new job categories have a chance to materialize. This shock is forcing a complete reevaluation of how humans earn a living and how we define our societal purpose. This disruption makes a new social contract unavoidable. Many industry leaders are already calling for universal basic income or universal basic services as the only way to stabilize a population during the transition. This chart shows the path toward an era of minimized costs. As AI capability rises, the cost of basic needs, energy, food, and medicine, is projected to drop toward zero as human labor is removed from the supply chain. The timeline for AGI has moved from decades to months. Now, the real pressure falls on our social and political institutions to see if they can survive a shift where human labor is no longer the primary driver of value.